Now I will talk about limitations of teams. Yesterday we spoke about the meaning of a teams or groups, many more classes, types of groups, like that we have discussed. Now let me talk about limitations of groups. Limitations normally indicates what it indicates. It indicates about it's kind of negative shades or drawbacks we can call. Now we'll talk about what are the other side of a coin, negative shades of the team or negative shades of the groups. Basically, there are a few disadvantages which we have for the groups, because groups in the sense the people who working all together, which means that definitely there might be clashes among themselves. There might be less mutual understanding among the people. So these kind of things we can observe on one side. So let us talk. Let me discuss through PPT here. The first and foremost limitation is, if you look at this picture, persons or members of the group, they are trying to dominate others. So domination is one of the limitations in the teams. Sometimes we can be observed domination. This is what, if you look at this, see that here the group members, they are dominating other people. There is a chance of domination. And if you move to next, next is like probably less care. Next negative shade, next limitation of the teamwork is people may not be involved in the work, or people may not be having a mutual understanding, or people they are not satisfied with other attitudes. That time they are not caring. If you look at this, all people are carrying teamwork except K person. He left himself, which means that he is not satisfied and he do not like to work in the group. He may have the clashes or he may have the egos. So therefore he is not working. He wanted not to work in the group. So this kind of a thing. So second negative shade is having not a mutual understanding, egos. Also like limitation of the team, I can tell you. If you look at next limitation, even I can tell you next limitation is about blaming. If you look at this picture, the group members are blaming, or they are finding on every single person for any reasons. So there is a chance of pointing out of one person. So blaming also one of other limitation in the teams, I can tell you. If you look at this, see here, this side and this side, how they are blaming this person. And next is about negligence. If you look at this picture, 3 members are there in the group, 2 persons are working properly and next person is not really working. Negligence, not having interest to work in the group. So that is why third fellow is not showing interest. He himself not working properly. So this kind of thing, negligence is there in the group sometimes, I can tell you. So limitation is like this kind of limitations we can observe. In the written way, if you ask me to tell what are the limitations in the teams and lessons. First limitation, I can tell you that lack of coordination or cooperation, I can tell you. Lack of coordination or cooperation, I can tell you. Next, not having mutual understanding. Not having mutual understanding. not having mutual understanding. Next, blaming among themselves sometimes. Next, partiality. There might be chances to show the partiality in the group. There is a chance, definitely, if few people might be showing the partiality. If at all they are showing the partiality, definitely positive outcome we cannot get. Still, if we talk about other limitations, there might be a little more, because different mentalities, even I can tell personal egos. Personal ego is also one of the limitation of the groups, I can tell you. So likewise we can discuss about the limitations in the group. Finally, I can tell you that even though we have many more pluses, we have negative shades, but we no worry, because always team work or groups producing many more pluses, because almost all the companies are following the teamwork approach, even though it has a few limitations, because always pluses are dominating on the negatives, especially in the concept of the teamwork. That conclusion I can be drawn here. This is all about limitation. Next, move to next topic. Next topic is about training for the groups. Training for the groups. If you look at this concept, training for the groups, which means that when a trainer providing training for the groups, which kind of a topics is focusing on, which kind of things he is focusing. If you compare, when a trainer providing a training for the individual person, when a trainer providing the training for the group person, there might be changes, because when a trainer is giving for the individuals, there might be the less focus, there might be work related concepts, mostly trainer might be trains, whereas for the training for the groups, it's entirely different, because here a trainer might be focuses on many more concepts, such as what I can tell you, teamwork goals. He will train in a way that all the members in the group should focus on their team-oriented goals. Every one of the member in the group, definitely they have to focus on team-oriented goals. Next, all of them, they should ensure high coordination. High coordination. All of them, they should ensure that high coordination among themselves. If anybody not coming for the work that day, definitely you should communicate to the rest of the members in the group, and you should assign his work to another group members, and finally coordination should have among the people. Like that, a trainer will train them. And no personal egos or clashes. No clashes. In the group, there are many more members. Even though there are many more members in the group, ensure that none of the people should not have the egos nor any kind of clashes, because they are working for the benefit of themselves or the company. If they have egos or if they have any clashes, definitely it impacts badly on the reputation of the company or productivity of the company. That everyone should understand. That is why none of the members in the group should not have any kind of a clashes or personal egos. And mutual respect. mutual respect. Everyone in the group, they should respect among themselves. None of them, they should not disrespect, nor they should not abuse anybody, which means that if there are 5 members in the group, everyone, they should know how to talk with other people. Everyone should know how to communicate with other people. Nobody should not use abusing language, or nobody should not miscommunicate with other members in the group. All of them should have a proper communication in a way that they should respect among themselves. It is also mandatory. Okay. Next, focusing on learning new things. Focusing on learning new things. Focusing on learning new things, which means that here all the members in the group should focus on learning many more things, because in the group there are many more employees, which means that one employee might have expertise knowledge in one area, another employee might have expertise knowledge in another area. So therefore, all the members in the group should encash each and every opportunity, and each and every employee in the group, they should not misuse of given opportunity. So therefore, they should go for learning the new things which they don't know. They should give more priority towards. They should give more priority. They should give more priority towards updations, and learning their unknown things. Learning their unknown things from other members in the group. That everyone should follow. Next is about they have to pay more attention towards. They have to pay more attention towards what? Human relations or employee relations. Each and everyone should pay more attention towards employee relations, as well as they should be away from controversies. They should be away from controversies or frauds or bribe. There is a chance of committing bribe. There is a chance of committing corruption in the group. So there is a chance. So therefore, definitely its final will majorly focus on frauds. None of them, they should not commit for fraud. None of them should not leak the confidential information. None of them should not commit for corruption in a way that its final will give the training for all the team members. And nobody should not have personal clashes, which I mean to say controversies. They should be away from the controversies. Okay. Next, providing a moral support. Providing a moral support. Providing moral support. Providing moral support, which means that moral support is nothing but giving full confidence to the co-employees in the group, as well as whenever employee is not coming, whenever employee is absent, that time other employees should support him, because as it is connected to their personal health, or as it is connected to something else. Sometimes people may not come regularly. That time definitely other group members, they should provide the moral support, which gives them more confidence to other employees. This is what I can tell. Moral support is also key for getting the maximum outcome, which I am trying to follow. Last but not least, in this channel will majorly focus on enhancement of knowledge of employees. So, enhancement of enhancement of knowledge. They have to focus on enhancing their knowledge. How they will enhance their knowledge, in which way they will enhance their knowledge, how they will improve their skill, how they will improve their ability, like work sharing, knowledge sharing, work sharing, knowing unknown things, always talking among themselves regarding the work related and all latest trends. So if they are doing so, definitely there is a chance of enhancing their knowledge. What I am telling here, I am telling you that every one of the members in the group should share their knowledge. Every one of the members in the group should always communicate regarding working methods, all latest things, and many more things. So finally, it is leading to the enhancement of knowledge of each member in the group. That I can tell you. These are the things which a trainer will focus while he is providing training for not the individual, for the group members or for the teams. That I can tell you. Okay. Next, last topic is about conclusion. Conclusion, I can tell you. Final conclusions depends on the picture I will draw. Depends on the picture I will draw the conclusion. You know, this is not ordinary picture. This picture belongs to one festival. If you look at this picture, impossible thing is transferring into possible when the people are working in the group, not in the team. But suppose if they are working individually, if they are working at the isolated place, it is highly difficult to achieve untouchable targets. So what I am telling you in the sense, by seeing this picture, see finally how the people wanted to achieve their goal, how the people wanted to reach their goal. Everyone having a mutual understanding, everyone having a mutual cooperation, everyone having a mutual support, and finally they are reaching their predefined target. So therefore, finally I am concluding that teamwork always produces positive results. Teamwork always leading to the development of not only the group members, not only the employees, but also for the development of the organization. Through teamwork, there is a chance of enhancing of productivity levels. There is a chance of enhancing the knowledge of the employees. There is a chance of maximizing the satisfaction of the employees. And finally, if the companies are good at adopting the effective teamwork approach, definitely they will survive for the long run, which I can tell you, everyone. Thank you. This is what conclusion I can tell you. It is the main base. You know, if you look at this picture, if the one person doesn't have a understanding, if the one person having any clashes, definitely they can't able to reach the target. That is why in the group especially, always we should have mutual understanding, mutual respect, high motivation. Whatever I tell you, this is all about competition of the teamwork. Finally, anywhere, even here we can be seeing the teamwork. We can be seeing the teamwork in Infosys company, Dr.Bharath laboratories, or in the Microsoft. I don't think so. None of the company who not following the teamwork. Every one of the company following the teamwork. This is what I can tell you. Of course, teamwork always produces the good results. This is all about conclusion.